Hello Pisces, welcome to your October Tarot forecast reading. I will be selecting cards from the Steampunk Tarot deck to get a general idea of the energies at play for you this month. Then I will select a focus card for advice on where to place your energy from the Witch's Tarot deck. And lastly, I will pull a message card for you on the energy to bring in from the Magical Spell Oracle deck. And if you wish to hear the full message from the book that accompanies that deck, you can stay tuned after your reading and I will go ahead and read that for you. So, okay, Pisces, let's see what October has in store for you. So I'm inclined to do a half Celtic cross spread, and I'll go ahead and explain that as I go along here. But again, I'm not choosing to do any of the reversals for this particular spread or deck. So, okay. So the center card is like the focus card. It's the main theme of the month. Okay, King of Wands. All right, so for some of you, there could be a King of Wands who is sort of front and center. It makes an appearance that's important for you in the month of October. But since this is really, I feel like your focus is to be really taking control and taking power of your future. This is also good for business, okay? So this is like an entrepreneurial type energy. You may have a lot of projects or a lot of things going on that you want to manifest, and you're looking at towards the future and you're making them happen. I generally feel like you're going to be rather popular in the month of October, and I do feel like people may be coming to you in some way, then you can be helping them. The King of Wands is really, he kind of puts on a show in some way, and it's interesting in this particular deck, he's sort of hiding behind this sort of plush purpley chair here. Not everything is as it seems, since he's sort of hiding behind it, and he has this wand down here, which is like his creative abilities. So he's very adept at making things happen, okay? He may have a lot of social contacts to be able to help him, but he's kind of behind it. So you might be sort of behind the scenes in some way this month, okay? So for others of you, this could be like an actual King of Wands coming into your life, someone that is charismatic, someone that's interesting, someone who's fun, fun to be around, and yeah, you could be drawn to this person. Okay, so the foundation of your reading is the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so collaboration efforts, you could be working with the King of Wands, or there could be someone around you that you're working with. He could be in your social circle or coming into your social circle. If this is you, I do feel like you are sort of creating something in a small group of people, okay? So this is like a collaborative efforts, working on something, being hired for your skills, and if this is like an entrepreneurial sort of card, so you could be doing some temp jobs in some way, or some jobs on the side to supplement your income, okay? So in the past, and this is the past position, but I'm choosing to interpret this as the beginning of October until the middle of October. So we have the Page of Wands. Okay, so this is a younger energy of the King of Wands. So this is actually sort of matured into this. It's funny that when you put these side by side as how they are down here, this person is like intently staring at this person. So as something I said about like putting on a show, you could be like performing in some way for other people where they're like looking at you intently, okay? With like sort of binoculars or whatever. Okay, so the Page of Wands, also like feeling inspired, okay? I did say that you were going to be very popular in this month of October, so this is also a very social card. And it's talking to a lot of different people, discussing things, and being very active and social, okay? Okay, so your thoughts are very, yeah, your thoughts are like of a magical, mystical sort of nature. You're thinking about what to create here. The High Priestess is something that's sort of hidden, okay? So there's also an aspect of your imagination that could be not fully revealed to you yet. There is sort of an idea of like you're thinking about your options. You have a lot of cards here on the table. You're sort of in touch with your intuition here. So your thoughts are very much connected to your intuition, okay? And then you have the King of Swords. Well, this is further insight. Excuse me, I said the King of Swords. I meant the Knight of Swords. Okay. So you're actually going to be really charging forward with whatever it is that you're getting some sort of creative inspiration at the beginning of the month, and then it's like you're going to be really taking action and moving very swiftly towards your goals or whatever it is that you're headed toward that you want to accomplish, right? So this is from the middle of October until the end of October. I see you really rushing around and getting things done very quickly. I feel like you're going to be very productive, okay? And it's like you don't really have time for the BS right now. And where towards the beginning of the month you were a little bit more social, but now it's like game on as far as like activities and tasks and things like that. So I see you really being very focused and moving forward, like charging forward, really. Okay. So the shadow card is the Five of Cups. Okay, so this has to do with some sort of disappointment. This is maybe what is not being seen yet since it's the shadow card, and there was some sort of element of mystery with this card here. So there could be some sort of mystery around this person, and I did say that not everything is as it seems with this person. So, okay, what I'm also getting is that you encounter a King of Wands who's very magical, is very charismatic, who sort of puts on a show for you. I wouldn't jump in with both feet quite yet. I would sort of pull it back and sort of just observe this person like this person does here. You're observing, you're watching him. I wouldn't move too quickly with this person, whether it be in business or what have you, whatever social circle that you're involved with this king in, because it could lead to some disappointments if you rush in too quickly to things. I could see this person maybe not living up to all that you had dreamed and hoped, okay? And there could be some aspects of disappointment this month in some way, shape, or form. And, you know, it's not the end of the world. It's sort of, it's the five. So fives to me is like halfway through the process. It's not like something has ended or things are over. I feel like there's still an opportunity to turn things around. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here for you. Let me pull a focus card from the Witch's Tarot. Pisces, and this is like, I guess, sort of an extra advice card for you and what you can focus on. Judgment. Okay, first thing that I'm actually getting is to use discretion. Use wise judgment. Follow your intuition, okay? Do not go specifically or directly on things that people say to you. Let their actions speak for their words. That is an advice card for you this month, is let people show you who they are, not tell you who they are, okay? So that is sort of what I'm seeing for you as an advice and sort of the general energies. I'm going to go ahead and pull a magical spell oracle deck card. Again, I've been sort of sharing that this is a spell deck. I'm not personally into any sort of black magic or any sort of spell work that messes with the other people's energies. I do believe that people have free will and that should be respected. I do use intentions, prayers, and visualizations, and working with my guides and angels and my higher self through meditation. But with that being said, however you personally feel comfortable manifesting energy into your life is your own personal preference and choice. So this card will sort of show you what it is that you can sort of draw in. Okay. Come on. Show me the card for Pisces. Pisces energies. Okay. New beginnings. What am I getting from this card? What I'm feeling from this new beginnings card is that you may want to create something original or something new, and you may need some sort of assistance with this sort of energy to bring in, to not redo the wheel. I see a wheel down here, and I know it's a steampunk tarot, but there could be some like a type of person that keeps coming up over and over again. It's like you sort of want to, like a fresh start, and sort of break the cycle. And I also see that you were feeling inspired at the beginning of the month, and this is a good energy for you to sort of move any inspiration or projects forward. Okay. All right, Pisces. So this is the general energy that I'm seeing for you for the month of October. If you have any questions or comments about your particular reading here, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below, and I'll make sure to address those for you. Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so that you can receive more tarot forecast messages for the upcoming months. Thank you so much for tuning in, Pisces.
Hey guys, quick note, in each of these videos I kept referring to the Witch's Tarot deck that I was pulling the advice card from, but I was actually using the Wizard's Tarot deck by Corin Kenner. Apologies for the misreference, but it was actually the Wizard's deck.
Okay, so this is what the book has to say about this card. In every life, there are times when we feel that a fresh start is what would be best. This spell card truly confirms this to be true, and to help you, the universe has delivered you the spell. If you were chosen by the spell card, a new beginning would indeed be best for all concerned. But how can you achieve that in the best possible way? Work with the spell and allow its magic to guide you to a place and path where you're not running or hiding, but progressing into a brave new future. Let your second skin breathe. If you've chosen the spell, the universe asks you not to consider running away, as it is simply not the best option. Instead, cast the spell and consider the new path that staying might actually provide. Then act wisely. The karmic returns will be extraordinarily positive for you. Okay, so I hope this message gives you some further insight to your reading, and again, thank you so much for watching.